What's going on, everybody? This is TGA here at Horizon 38 Park in Bristol, just opposite Rolls-Royce. Might be wondering what we're doing down here. So we're coming up to Horizon, that might be the clue. Horizon Elbit Systems facility. Now we know this has been done already by DJ Audit, but I'd planned on coming here before him. Ever since a guy called Polite Camera Action was searched here under section 43.
Which I thought it was, and yeah, myself.
Just yourself?
Yeah, just YouTube, yeah.
Okay.
YouTube videos.
Is it, what's your name on YouTube?
Oh, I don't really normally give it out.
I just thought we recognised you, that's all. In audit.
Drone.
Yeah.
I think it's...
Right, and it's taken as well, if you see if you're recording footage.
Yeah, no, I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. It's like I wouldn't go up to someone's bedroom window or a hotel window or anything like that. It's,
Yeah.
They're the sensitive, or prisons or anything like that. They're the sensitive areas, but stuff around here is totally fine.
But if you're in commercial premises, then you've got data protection problems associated with that.
Right, that's fine.
How you doing?
Not bad, you?
Yeah, right, not bad.
I think you probably know why we're looking to stop you, don't you?
What, are you police or security?
Police.
Oh, yeah.
Not many security guards carry guns, do they?
Well, I didn't see it until then, yeah. Are you right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, not bad.
Grand. You're perfectly at liberty to say no, because I expect you know the law quite well. Do you have any ID on you at all?
No, I don't, mate.
Would you like to account for your actions in the area?
Not really, no. Just taking photographs, that's it.
Okay. Under section 43 of the Terrorism Act, then I am going to stop and search you, given the fact of the position that we find you in, the buildings you have been taking pictures of, and the fact you've admitted to taking photos of
Yeah,
those
this is a
buildings.
public
You
road,
haven't
though.
offered me any reason why. It's section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
As I just said, I'm taking photographs, mate.
By Avon and Somerset Police. Now, you'd expect better off Avon and Somerset after the amount of times they've been filmed. There is nationwide demonstrations today for Palestine solidarity, and this place manufactures arms for Israel, mainly UAVs, so drones. And Polite Camera Action and DJ Audits, but have both flown drones here. So Polite Camera Action's a local Bristolian auditor. We've got loads of businesses down here. Just in front of it is Seva Logistics, which is where AB had a bit of trouble for filming. So gonna have a walk down. We're mainly with the GoPro rolling. Elemis, we've got Argos, Sainsbury's. There's loads of businesses down here. APEC, Alliance Automotive Group, and there's the gates for Elbit just down there. And they're trying to say this is their land, but this entire park is privately owned, so it's lies. I'm not going to believe it. They can ask me to leave all they want, but I'm still going to stand where I want to. I'm not going to go beyond the gates, obviously. We'll pick it back up when we get down there, folks. Okay. Okay. Okay, folks, there we have Seva Logistics, which is where AB had a bit of trouble. A few people in there. See if they've got any signs for no photography at that site. So check that out in a minute. But first we're going to Elbit Systems, Israeli defence contractor here. They try and say that's their land. Belvedere Close. Hello.
How can I help you?
Just come to have a look.
Have a look at what, sir?
Elbit Systems.
All right. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm a security guard and you're now on private property.
Well, that's you saying that.
No, that's fact.
Well, this entire estate is private property.
No.
It's an implied right of access to all of it.
No, it's not.
There is,
From
yeah.
this, no, it's not.
Yes,
From
there
this
is,
side
yeah.
of the bollards, this is private property. I'm just going to switch on my camera. Okay. So you need to leave because you're
Do you
trespassing.
have an SIA badge on?
No, I don't need to have it on view. It's on me. I don't need it on view.
Right, so you're in the house or you contracted? Because you do need to display it.
I don't need to answer those questions. We work within the law. Okay, we know
Right,
what
well,
the law is.
I don't believe that.
Well, that's true. Okay, so you're not. Are you refusing to leave, sir?
Oh yeah, because I don't believe this is owned by yourselves. So. It's only like 909. I hope it's not.
Oh yeah, it's Elbit Systems. Yeah, please, please.
Are you serious? You're phoning the police. You phoned it. You've prayed it's an emergency.
Elbit Systems at Bolingbroke Way on her BA 34. No, BS 34.
BA.
6FE.
We're not in Bath, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Elbit Systems. Yeah. Yeah. We have one male trespassing on our property, refusing to leave. He's arguing that it's not private property. It is.
I even went on HM Land Registry. There's not even a record on HM Land Registry. And Find My Street just tells me the same as the entire
So,
estate.
sir, you are trespassing, yeah, and
The
you
entire
risk,
estate is
you
private.
risk arrest, okay?
I risk arrest, what, for trespassing? Trespass is a civil matter.
Okay, thank you very much.
Trespass is a civil
Thank you,
matter.
bye.
And if you had a High Court injunction, there'd be signs to say you did. So no, I don't risk arrest for a civil matter.
I don't need to argue the toss with you, sir, all right?
No, because you're lying right now, saying I risk arrest.
I don't lie.
Well, you are. You're saying I risk arrest. For what? I'm not breaking any
You're
laws.
trespassing, sir.
Trespass is a civil matter.
Okay.
Trespass is a civil matter, not a criminal matter.
All right, just to let you know, we've got a guy with a camera. He's recording me. He's refusing to leave. I've just notified the police. He's on our side of the bollards. He's arguing the toss with me that it's not private property. I'll just let the other gentleman know on the escalation list, all right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's on, yeah. Yeah, I've relayed that. Yeah, I told him he risks arrest and he's arguing that. So I'll just escalate that up through now, alright? Yep. Okay. Will do, thank you.
What law am I breaking? Which law am I breaking? If you had a High Court injunction, there would be signs. Notice of it.
Right, who's speaking?
And that's Civil Logistics there. Gate for Civil Logistics. You're trying to say it's your property and yet Civil Logistics use it.
He's just arguing with us, so just letting you know what's going on. He's standing our side of the bollards, halfway down through. I've told him he's trespassing, he needs to leave, he's refusing. I've informed the police. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Don't know what you're concerned about. You've got big security gates for there to keep people out.
Pardon?
You've got big security gates there to keep people out.
Yeah.
So why are you arguing about this tiny bit of
I'm
road?
not arguing, sir. I'm informing you politely that you are now trespassing This is our private land, okay? It's not for the general public to come over this side.
And you're saying I'm going to get arrested?
Hello.
I'm liable to arrest, which
Security. Yep, yep. Yeah, he's white. He's about in his 20s, late 20s. He's got a beard. He's a white. Yes. He's got a beard. He's a white male. He's got a brown beard. Brown. He's short. He's got a beanie hat on. Black. About 5'10". Medium.
not.
Blue jeans. Black sort of daps. A brown jacket. No, he's not giving me his name. He's got... Okay, he's on our private land, approaching our security gates. I'm between where our private land starts and the security gates. I've informed him of this, but he's refusing to leave. He's arguing it. I am, yeah. I can't give you that at the moment because I'm obviously in front of the gentleman. No.
If that's 999, you've called us for emergencies only. There's no emergency here.
I don't know. He approached the site on foot. No. He said he's filming. He hasn't said. He's very argumentative, so I've not really engaged too much with the gentleman.
Not been argumentative, I've had a conversation with you.
Yep.
Debated.
Yep. Sure, yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. If you could, that's great. Thanks very much. Yeah, will do. Thank you. Thank you. Right, okay. Yeah. No, it doesn't appear so. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll ask you again, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
I told you, you're trespassing, you're on private land.
Trespass is a civil matter, you do realise that, yeah?
I'm not here to argue with you, sir, alright? I don't need to discuss that.
That's fine, but you said I'm liable to arrest, which is
fact
incorrect.
You're on now on private land, you need to leave, and you do risk arrest.
For what? For what crime?
That's not for me to decide, sir.
I've not been threatening, I've not been abusive or anything like that. I've been quite calm.
Yeah, you've been polite, you're not rude, I admit that, but I haven't stated you're on private land and you need to leave. I don't need to discuss it any further with you, alright?
Okay. I have no intention of entering the site, as that's what the gates are there for.
No, you won't be entering the site, sir.
No, I won't be. That's what I've said. I can't get in anywhere. There's big gates. Do you think I'd be that stupid as to run in there? So the private property signs say beyond the gates there. There's no private property signs on these bollards, but yeah, nothing at all. Say that this is private property from that point. Private property signs are on the gates, as you can see, everybody. Maybe if Elbit Systems would disclose the boundary on HM Land Registry for people who pay the £3 to be able to get it, then we'd know where the boundary was, wouldn't we? You all right, gents?
Morning, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, afternoon now, yeah. Sorry.
Good afternoon, yeah.
We're stuck in the morning.
Right, folks, there are police coming on blue lights. Blue lights for a man with a camera. Alright.
Right, chap.
Yeah, not too bad.
What are you up to? Oh, mate.
Just doing some filming, that's all.
Some filming? What are you doing filming for?
Just for me.
Yeah? Fair enough. Oh, what's your name, chap? Do you mind if I get your details?
Do I need to give you my details?
Don't have to give you details, I don't want to, but I'm just asking if you wanted to, that's all.
I prefer not to. Could you identify yourself,
I was
Constable?
going to apologise, yeah, my thing came out too fast. My column is 2439, okay?
2439, thank you very much.
Not a problem at all.
Blue lights for a man with a camera, 999. Can't believe it, Elbit Systems have made the same mistake again as they did with polite camera action. Still, after DJ audits coming in, they're still overreacting to a man with a camera.
Stood outside of the bollard.
If he wants to stand outside to do that, that's fine, but he's not over here.
All right, mate.
Yeah, not too bad.
Essentially, I know there was a bit of an argument around whether or not it was private property.
Well, the sign says private property on the gates there. There's
so
no
the
signage on
boundary-
these barriers.
which I've just addressed, but the boundary of the land is from these bollards here in is private property, which is going to be addressed and signage will be put out, but it is private property according to the land ownership and the boundaries of the
Because
land.
I've actually tried to search on HM Land Registry for this site. There's no information on HM Land
Okay.
Registry. Even with the £3 you pay for HM Land Registry.
So I get that.
There's no information.
And you can film when you like, but just stay this side of the bollards.
But it wouldn't be a crime if I was to stay this side though.
Yeah, but if you keep coming back and doing it, you start causing a breach of the peace, which then is a crime and you can be arrested for that.
Common law. So if I could be arrested but not charged.
You can be arrested.
But a breach of the peace would be if there's any violence
If
or
you're-
aggression. I've
no,
been
it's not
polite.
necessarily.
It
If
is,
you're
yes,
causing a
yes,
breach
it
of the
is.
peace, you're causing people alarm and distress, you are causing a breach of
I'm
the
not
peace.
causing any harassment.
Well, if we keep getting called, you are.
You're distressing these security guys because they've got a job to do and they're having to divert
You
from doing
clearly-
their job to keep asking you to move back
It's
behind
not.
there.
But I've only been here once. Harassment is a repeated action.
No, I'm not talking about harassment, I'm talking about alarm, distress, things like that. Breach of
You're,
the peace.
you're
harassment,
causing
alarm,
them
distress.
distress by constantly going past what they've informed you now is their barrier, okay? So they're just asking, you can feel free to film from there, that's not a problem, but just keep off of their private property by staying there, by constantly going over.
What's
you're
going to
gonna
happen if I stay here?
Well, like my colleague said, if we keep getting calls back because you're going onto private land after they've asked you multiple times, you're interfering with what their line of work is and you're then causing them stress because they're having to come away from their work. At that point, you could be
Harassment. If I make multiple visits here, but this is the first time I've come here.
But if we've
It's
asked you to stay this side of the barriers, we've not forced you, we've politely asked you and explained to you that according to their land, this is private property, all right, which is obviously trespassing, which yes is a civil matter.
Yes.
Unless it's deemed a specific site, which then it can be criminal trespass. But I'd need
This
to
isn't a prohibited
let me
site.
finish. Unless it becomes a certain site, which I would have to look into. But if we keep getting called back, you are therefore causing a breach of the peace, which is then you are to prevent a breach of the peace, you could be arrested. Which we don't
It's
want
not
it
a
to go
breach of the
down.
peace.
That's your opinion, but my opinion is if we are constantly called back because you are causing alarm and distress to people who work here, because this site is being targeted for whatever reason, or you keep coming back and filming them and they've asked you to leave multiple times, and I deem that to be a breach of the peace, you could be liable to arrest. Which we don't want it to go that far, you don't want it to go that far, nobody wants it to go that far. So all we're politely asking you is to just stay this side of the barrier. By all means, you carry on filming to your heart's content, but we are just politely asking you to please
You
just
can
stay this
politely
side of
ask,
the barrier.
but at the time being, until they put any signage up to make it clear that this is private property,
Well,
I'm
then
going to
we'll
remain by
get
here.
called back and we'll arrest you, won't we? And we don't want to have to
Arrest me for breach of the peace. What? A non-chargeable offence.
Well, you know, you
It's
say
common
might
law.
not chargeable, but it helps obviously stop any further stress and alarm to these guys here who are asking you politely to move over.
And usually is, I
it's
know,
not
breach of
about
the peace
you.
is to
It's
move
not
someone
about
away from
you.
the
It's not
area.
about you coming back constantly.
You come back,
It's
and then you
moving
start
back from.
harassment.
It's moving back from this line to there, isn't it? That's all
Well,
it's
you try
about.
and go down the route of Section 5, you couldn't do that.
No, I'm talking about harassment.
So under the harassment, it's not. It wouldn't be harassment.
Act.
It wouldn't
If
be
you
harassment.
get told, if you get taken away by breach of the peace, that's one time. You come back, that's twice now. You're here. You're unwanted contact to these guards. They don't want you here, and you keep coming back. You're harassing them. And if they deem that they're being harassed, then that could be looked at as a criminal offence of harassment, which is a chargeable offence.
That's for them as victims to say, okay?
I've been here on one occasion. So if that's the route you want to go down, is to move me away for breach of the peace, then so be it.
Well, we're just asking you to you don't need to move away, just stay this side. Why do you need to keep walking up to it?
So if you want to go down the route of getting arrested, then me suing you for arresting me for breach of the peace, then go ahead.
You can sue away all you like, but now you're just making up, you're saying silly things. We're trying to be polite to you here and explain to you the circumstance, the way this could go, which we really want to avoid. Both of us want to avoid, you want to avoid, everybody wants to avoid that, and there's no need for it to go down that route.
Are we really going to make a thing of this whole, about a foot away?
No, it's not. From here to here is private property. It's not a foot, is it?
Oh, where I'm literally right by there. So
yeah, but it's this side of the
so look, there's no need. There's no need of, if you know what's going to happen. There'll be a civil claim going into Avon and Somerset Police if you end up arresting me for breach of the peace.
Right, well, you're totally in your rights to do that. You fill your boots and do that. That's fine. What I'm telling you, no one's saying you're being arrested yet, are they?
No.
Who said you're being arrested?
Well, you said I could be liable to arrest.
There's a possibility you could be if you cause a breach of the peace and it is deemed to be a breach of the peace. Yes, you could be, but we're not going down that route because we don't think we need to go down that route right now.
Okay.
However, if we are pushed to that route, then that is a route that can be taken. Not saying you will be, but it can be taken.
Okay, well, I'm going to say now, Constable, I'm not intending on going anywhere at this current time.
Right, I've had a chat with the security guard, right? He's happy, you can hang here all you like for a moment, but they are going to go and sort out a sign now, which they're going to place here, which is going to stipulate to you
well, when they put
where
the
the
sign
boundary
there,
is, yeah. If we get called back after that point, obviously at that point you will be obviously trespassed on this land, we'll come back and have to deal with it, which I don't want to do. My colleagues have been really polite just asking you to move back by foot.
Threatening me with the breach of the peace,
So, we're not talking about that, I'm just talking to you right now, just listen. So they're going to go sort that out now, okay? So in the next half an hour there will be a sign here, but when that happens, I would advise you step back behind that bit there, otherwise we will have to then come back if they
Okay, if they are going to put the signs in place,
they're going to go sort it out,
at least I know a difference has been made.
That's fine, yeah, that's fine. They're going to go do that, okay? In the meantime, you can hang around here, okay?
Okay.
That's fine by them, okay? But they're going to get that sorted. Just don't go approaching over there next to all the gates and stuff because they've got cars incoming and outgoing, okay? More to do, they don't want you to get hit by anything. Okay, so if you want to stay there, that's fine. But in a minute, they are going to come out with a sign, okay? And put a temporary sign there till they can get a permanent one put up.
Okay.
And it will obviously, like I said, any issue, just call, okay? And we'll
Thank you very much.
Just before you go, could I get the reference number for the call?
Yeah, if you want the reference number.
Yep.
149. I think I've got it. Have you got the log number for this call? Apologies, I put this call down to CV Logistics. Elbit, sorry. If you just give me the log number for me. 543. That's the log number of today's date.
Today.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. So, thanks for being reasonable. Okay.
No
Cheers.
problem. Take care. There you go. Police are off. They called the police.
Okay.
Elbit Systems. Okay, so you know what to do now. You go in and get the sign, put it by there. You're gonna get the sign? Put it by there. No sign, I don't go anywhere. Meet in the middle, yeah, shall we? Even the police said you were going to go get a sign, put a private property sign over there. Remove the implied right of access that I've currently got. Right, sport mode. Just get a quick aerial shot.
Take off.
Not too windy
The home
today.
point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Just take it to the city. Not too windy today. Gonna take him up. It's the side down there. There's the main gate there, look. Just get a photo. There's a car park down there. There's a site there, look. Bring the drone back down. Bring the drone back down, folks. Put it back in the city a minute. Calling the police over the drone now, are they? Please. Drone's landing, folks.
Landing.
Alright, so this has been Elbit Systems. Gonna make a move now. How crazy, the police threatened to arrest me for a breach of the peace. Which is a common law offence, they can't charge you for it. So thank you everybody for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do leave a like, comment and subscribe, and also hit that bell button to stay notified, and we'll see you all on the next one. TGA out.